Dementia doesn't start with memory loss. It starts with small changes most people ignore, and by the time memory fails, the damage is already well underway. Right now, in the United States, someone develops Alzheimer's disease every 65 seconds. And in most cases, the earliest warning signs were present for years, unnoticed, dismissed, or explained away as normal aging. These early signs don't look dramatic, they don't feel urgent, but they are the brain's first distress signals. Dementia is not a single disease. It's an umbrella term for conditions that quietly interfere with memory, thinking, judgment, behavior, and daily functioning long before a diagnosis is ever made. And that's exactly why early recognition matters. The key word here is interfere, not immediately destroy. In the early stages, dementia subtly disrupts how the brain processes information. Many people assume these changes are harmless. That assumption alone delays diagnosis and treatment when intervention could help the most. While mild forgetfulness can be normal with aging, the signs we're about to cover go far beyond typical age-related changes. When dementia is identified early, healthcare providers can offer treatments that may slow progression, reduce symptoms, and help preserve independence for as long as possible. Today, you're going to learn the 10 early warning signs of dementia you should never ignore. You'll learn how to distinguish normal aging from concerning changes, when these signs often begin, and how they typically progress. This video is not about fear, it's about awareness, early action, and informed care. If you notice even one of these changes happening consistently in yourself or someone close to you, don't ignore it. Early recognition can truly change outcomes. As we go through each sign, think about the people in your life. Have you noticed any of these patterns? This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider if you have concerns. Let's begin. Number 1. Memory problems. Memory problems are often the first sign people notice when dementia begins developing. But not all memory lapses are the same. The critical difference lies in how memory issues affect daily life and independence. Normal age-related memory changes may include occasionally misplacing keys, briefly forgetting a name, or missing an appointment once in a while. These moments are frustrating, but they don't significantly interfere with daily functioning. Dementia-related memory problems are more persistent and disruptive. People may forget recently learned information, important dates, or conversations that happened minutes earlier. They may ask the same questions repeatedly without realizing they already received an answer. Short-term memory is usually affected first. Someone may forget recent meals, conversations, or instructions, even if they wrote them down. Long-term memories often remain intact early on, which can confuse loved ones because the person may recall distant events clearly while struggling with the present. This stage is emotionally distressing. Many individuals sense something is wrong before others notice. They may withdraw socially to avoid embarrassment or rely heavily on reminders, notes, and repetition. Family members often notice repeated stories, forgotten conversations, or difficulty with familiar routines. Occasional forgetfulness is normal. Persistent memory problems that interfere with daily life are not and should always be evaluated by a healthcare professional. Number 2. Difficulty with familiar tasks. One of the most telling early signs of dementia is struggling with tasks that were once automatic. These are not new or complex activities. They are routine tasks performed for years or decades. Cooking familiar meals, balancing a checkbook, using household appliances, or following a known route all require multiple cognitive skills working together. Dementia disrupts these processes, making familiar tasks feel confusing or overwhelming. Early signs may include taking longer to complete tasks, needing intense concentration, or skipping steps in routines that once required no effort. Someone may become confused halfway through activities they've done thousands of times. Technology often reveals these changes. A person who once used smartphones or computers easily may forget basic functions or become confused by familiar apps. Driving difficulties may appear, including getting lost in familiar areas or misjudging traffic situations. Managing finances may also become problematic. Bills may be paid twice, forgotten, or misunderstood. Cooking may become stressful, not due to physical limitations, but because mental sequencing feels impossible. When these difficulties become frequent and affect independence, medical evaluation is essential. Number 3. Language problems. Language difficulties are a common early sign of dementia. These issues go beyond occasionally forgetting a word. One of the earliest language changes is difficulty finding common words. A person may pause mid-sentence searching for words or substitute descriptions instead of names, such as saying the thing you write with instead of pen. Understanding conversations becomes harder. People may lose track of topics, repeat questions that were just answered, or struggle in group conversations. Reading comprehension may decline, making it difficult to follow stories or written instructions. Writing may also change. Spelling errors increase, sentences become disorganized, and repetitive phrasing appears. Following multi-step instructions becomes increasingly challenging. These difficulties often cause frustration and social withdrawal. Early evaluation and communication support can help maintain connection and reduce stress. Number 4. Disorientation to time and place. Disorientation to time and place is one of the more concerning early signs of dementia. Someone may confuse morning with evening, misunderstand seasons, or lose track of how much time has passed. Events from days or weeks ago may blend together. Planning and keeping appointments becomes difficult. Spatial disorientation may begin in unfamiliar places, but can progress to confusion in familiar environments. People may get lost driving known routes, forget room locations at home, or struggle with directions. These changes create safety risks and often cause anxiety and fear. Early evaluation allows families to implement safety measures and plan ahead. Number 5. Poor judgment. Changes in judgment and decision-making often appear early and can have serious consequences. Financial judgment is frequently affected. People may fall for scams, make impulsive purchases, give away money inappropriately, or distrust legitimate financial advice. Personal safety judgment may decline. Doors may be left unlocked. Driving may continue despite clear risks. Medical care may be refused or misunderstood. Self-care may also suffer, including hygiene, grooming, and appropriate clothing choices. These changes reflect cognitive decline, not personality flaws. Early professional evaluation helps protect autonomy while ensuring safety through appropriate planning. Number 6. Misplacing things. Frequently misplacing items and being unable to retrace steps is another early sign of dementia. Items may be placed in illogical locations, such as keys in the freezer or food in drawers. As dementia progresses, the ability to retrace steps diminishes. This can lead to accusations of theft, frustration, and strained relationships. Losing essential items like medications or identification creates safety risks. Empathy is essential. Home organization, reduced clutter, and consistent storage locations can help. Number 7. Mood and behavior changes. Mood and behavior changes are among the most challenging early signs of dementia. Depression, anxiety, irritability, apathy, paranoia, and personality shifts may appear long before memory loss becomes obvious. These changes are caused by brain changes, not attitude or character. Sleep disturbances and emotional volatility are common. Social withdrawal often increases as individuals become aware of cognitive struggles. Proper evaluation helps distinguish dementia-related changes from medication effects or illness. Support and education help families maintain compassion and connection. Number 8. Withdrawal from social activities. Social withdrawal often develops gradually and is frequently mistaken for normal aging. People may stop attending social events, abandon hobbies, or disengage from work due to fear of embarrassment or difficulty keeping up. Isolation accelerates cognitive and emotional decline. Maintaining social engagement supports brain health, mood, and quality of life. Number 9. Changes in sleep patterns. Sleep disturbances are a commonly overlooked early sign of dementia. These may include insomnia, frequent awakenings, nighttime confusion, or reversed sleep-wake cycles. Poor sleep worsens memory, mood, balance, and safety. Treatment focuses on sleep hygiene, consistent routines, environmental adjustments, and medical guidance when needed. Number 10. Trouble with visual and spatial relationships. Visual and spatial difficulties affect how the brain interprets visual information, not the eyes themselves. Depth perception problems make stairs, curbs, and driving dangerous. Reading becomes difficult due to tracking issues. Balance and coordination may decline, increasing fall risk. Some people become confused by mirrors or reflections. Environmental adaptations like better lighting, contrasting colors, and clear pathways can greatly improve safety. Now, here's the most important takeaway. Dementia does not begin with severe memory loss. It begins with subtle changes that quietly interfere with daily life. These early signs are often overlooked, but they are the brain's warning signals. Recognizing these signs early does not guarantee a diagnosis, but it does give you or your loved one the best possible chance for treatment, planning, and support. Early evaluation can identify reversible causes, slow progression, and preserve independence longer. If something feels off, trust that instinct. Watch for patterns, not isolated moments, and never hesitate to speak with a healthcare professional. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe for more essential health information. Early awareness protects dignity, preserves independence, and can truly change lives.